Hello. Let's play some Wingspan. We got the coffee. We got the birds. We got it all. So if I look at the round bonuses, bowl of birds at the end, platform nest at the start, eggs in forest, total birds, we can make all of these things happen. There's the two nest types, but I don't like this bowl one, and we have time for that, so I might not take it, just because I don't quite know what habitat to place it to start with. I mean, you could argue that anything I put would be valuable to repeat, but yeah, you never really know. There are times where I end up with a habitat of like, you know, birds that have no bonuses, or bonuses that are only once when played, or once between turns, some stuff you can't repeat. You know, no brown powers. Okay, even though the Black Vulture is not one of the round bonuses, you know, it's a nice card to play really early. Let's see. Birds that eat grain, or Ologist. Well, let's take this, and let's take the brown pelican. That leaves us with, yeah. I mean, given the fact that I don't know what else to take. Maybe I will take the catbird. Now let's go with that. There's no fish in the bird feeder. There's no berry either. There is a grub, of course.
Black vulture. Turkey vultures have a better sense of smell, so black vultures follow them to food.
Black vultures know what's up. I'm kind of covering the card there with my camera. It's okay. Any cars I want? Ooh, Starbird. That'd be pretty good. I could also play it right away, which is nice. So, discarding an egg. Let's play it in the grasslands.
Franklin's gull. These gulls make floating nests of plant material on prairie marshes. Let's see what we can grab food-wise. Fish. We got another roll opportunity. Berry. Ooh, another fish.
Okay, we can play this and then lay eggs, so that we get 2 birds of the nest type. That's weird that...
Brown pelican. Seriously endangered in the 1970s, brown pelicans are thriving after the US and Canada banned DDT.
Very nice. Okay, and we get some food. Let's take the grub we need. And I might use one of the fishies to get... Alright, and then discard an egg for cards. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take this bullbird and let's gamble on something. Hey, a bullbird, look at that. And I like it more than the gray catbird, so I might... dispense with the... Oh, that's a bullbird too, actually. Right. Even so, 2 cards that repeat something? I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Alright, now we need eggs in the forest. Barn owl can go there. So... if I play this here, then I can discard 2 eggs for 4 cards. Though I won't have 2 eggs that first time. I'll only have 1 egg. Because I have to spend an egg to play the bird. Which negates its utility in terms of getting this barn owl. Not totally though, because it means I can get another egg without having to spend for one. Okay. So by that logic...
Northern mockingbird.
Oh right, I'm gonna lay eggs if I use it. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
200 songs throughout its life.
Barn owl, that's the one I was curious about. Yeah, we're gonna need some food. Okay. So we want to repeat this, discard an egg. Ah, barn owl's gone. Oh well. Let's see what's in here. Okay, another one. Great horned owl. Oh well. Now let's discard. And how come we're getting the nest type for the previous round? All of them are that nest type. Every one of them. Okay. Got a lot of things going on now. I like the idea of playing the American Crow since I can right away. And I can use it to get food. Because I can double it up in this habitat. Let's do it.
American crow. These intelligent birds steal eggs
I don't have all that
and
many
food
turns
from
to
other
be playing
birds
with,
and
though.
cache food for later.
I do have this morning dove, but I don't have an egg. Oh, I do have 1 egg. So I can play this.
Morning dove. 1 pair of doves may raise 5 or 6 small broods in a year.
Okay, now we can lay eggs in the forest while also 3 turns, so... I don't think we can play another bird in the forest this round. Well, we can play this one, I guess. Let's skip this one. Yeah, it doesn't actually benefit me to play you over just laying eggs because 2 turns. We can get some food though for another bird. And let's do the great horned owl. I can lay a 4th egg next time, actually. So it really doesn't matter. And what I'll do is I'll spend the fish, because maybe I won't play that card. I don't know. Egg. Load this up. And don't discard anything. Don't repeat anything. That's something. That was a weird order of operations. Well, I didn't even need that many. It's fine. Nice. Now we can play everything.
Great horned owl. These strong owls can kill large prey, including skunks, cats, and dogs. Cerulean warbler. Between 1966 and 2015, this species lost 74% of its population.
Alright, let's grab as much food as we can. Now we can play this, so let's get the gray catbird online.
Black-crowned night heron. Night herons eat carrion and eggs, in addition to fish, rodents, and invertebrates.
Someone take some food? Alright. No berries. But I can take one of you for this. Guess I'll do a second one. Or I'll do that. Then I'll re-roll. I'll take a berry. Is that one turn left? I might as well play the card that I can. Get another bird in. And let's use the 2 grains and a fish, I guess.
Steller's J. Naturalist York Steller saw this bird on a Russian exploration to Alaska in 1741.
Okay, now we need to load up on eggs, really. And we can get food we need for this one, too. We'll trade the food type we don't need at the moment. And make sure each of the bowl nests has one to start with. Okay, so we want one cherry is all we need for this bird. It's another repeat one. So like if we repeat stuff in this habitat, you know, what are we really repeating? What are we getting out of it? I might want to draw cards though. I don't know if I want to repeat this stuff. Okay, let's grab the cherry we need. What we can do is trade the egg for another egg next round? No, we're going to play this next round. I'm just not going to use that right now. And then I'll discard an egg and get cards that I might be able to play in this habitat. Can't do the Northern Cardinal. Dick Sissels. Yeah, this is better. Oh, I'll play an additional bird. Maybe I just won't play the additional bird. Or I can play both if I get the food requirements. It's not a bad idea. 2 grub and 3 cherries. This works out. I could do this. Beautiful. And I got the eggs I need. And an extra food for laying eggs at the end.
Mountain bluebird. These birds can be found from prairies up to alpine zones above tree line. Gray catbird. Catbirds mimic other birds and also have a call that sounds like a cat meowing.
Cool. And we got 3 turns to lay eggs. That's enough to get all the bowl nests covered. And we got oologist, or ologist. So we want to get 9 birds. We got that. Alright. Bowl, bowl. Bowl, bowl, bowl. Now, I got a lot of these repeats, but I don't want to draw cards. I don't want food, because the food I would just trade for an egg. So if I get one from, you know, the other birds, great. But if not, no point trading an egg for an egg. So skip. Skip. Skip and skip. This is one of the weirdest habitats I've ever created. 2 repeatabilities cards. Yay! Extra egg. I love when it lines up like this. I get to use all my extra food. Of course, the downside of this type of habitat is that I don't have like the bonuses for victory points. That could cost me. Okay, so let's try and get 1 bird, 1 egg in every bird. Skip everything. And what are the odds that, like, the birds we got, the bluebird and the gray catbird, had colors in their names, who got us to the 6 birds for that? So much food at the end. Always. Okay, everything's got an egg in it. So now we can just dump them wherever. Which means we definitely got that one, yep. So we got 12 points from the bonuses, that's nice. That's a good bonus score. 1 all-around bonuses. So those 2 factors combined should give us a good chance of victory, but we didn't get any tucked cards or food. So that could be a problem. But the bird value is also better than my usual. So I think that'll be enough. Yeah, there's no chance they got that much. They had bad scores this round. 101. Beautiful. Alright. I got another cup of coffee I want to drink. Get it. Actually, let me start this round. Coffee. Alright, we can play this for some early cards. American Crow for some food. Necked. Does necked count? I think it will count. In that case, we might get the face as well. So it's a nest type we want, and it meets the card bonus of having a body part in the name. I can't use the crow to get my food because of the fact that I need to have another bird for the eggs to be on. So we'll just get a grub the old-fashioned way. And then we can play the crow. I shall call you Russell.
Black-necked stilt. When not breeding, stilts form
Alright,
closely
let's
packed
grab
groups and will mob
Canadian
predators.
goose. And yeah, let's grab you to play in the forest and help me bootstrap some of my grub needs. It's hard to time that one, so I was a little hesitant. Because you want to time it. Oh, it's gained from the supply. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I thought it was a card that, when played, gets you, like, all the grub in the bird feeder. Like, none of those words say anything close to what I was saying. So you wonder how I got such a weird idea in my head. Alright, let's play you.
Blue-gray gnatcatcher. Gnatcatcher's breeding range is steadily shifting north with climate change.
Okay, so I'm spending time playing these other birds, but if I want the round bonus, then I want to play this ibis and be able to lay eggs.
American crow. These intelligent birds steal eggs and food from other birds and cache food for later.
But I can get it done. We lay eggs in here, and then we spend one of those to get the food needs we have. We get the fish first, since we might get the grub for free. Oh, wow. Oh my god. What are the odds? What are the odds that I would gamble wrong with that? Wait a second. Since what I need is a grub, I can get it this way. But I don't need the fish. What do I get with this? I don't need either of these food sources right now, so probably better to just lay the eggs, put a second one there, and then use this one to get the grub. Alright, we got it done. We can play it and get eggs, I think, on all the slots. Now I get the grub.
White-faced ibis.
We'll trade
ibises
one.
nest
We'll
in
trade it
colonies
for
with herons
eggs.
and egrets.
It'd be nice to get these birds, but I got other priorities right now. So let's trade the grub for the 3 eggs we need. And, you know, let's do a quick check of the other birds. Maybe we don't need 3. That's me. You have 1. Max you can get is 3. 2, 1. So if you lay eggs, you can get to 3. I might as well just keep my eggs. I don't think I don't think he laid eggs. But it's okay. He could have gotten to 3. Right, now if we want to play this, let's go this path. I might play you here so that I can just grab as many cards as possible. But this one is a nice one to have here for at the end when I lay eggs, so that I could also get the...
Canada goose. The oldest known wild Canada goose was at least
victory points
33
from the
years
tucking.
old.
Alright, so we already got birds with body parts that give us some points. Maybe we'll get more. Okay, what card might we want to grab here? We get 2 cards. We can grab the Franklin's Goal, so a fish, and a Tohi, which we can already meet, so fish. Perfect.
Spotted towhee. These birds forage by hopping backwards to uncover insects and seeds in the leaf litter.
Yeah, this is a good way to get cards too. If only things happened in the opposite order. I could use this ability to get the wheat I need for that ability. That's a little unfortunate.
Franklin's gull. These gulls make floating nests of plant material on prairie marshes.
Oh, give me a wheat. Oh, I can't believe it. The worst is when there's exactly 2 things in the feeder that are different. You're like, oh, I've just... one other person took it. Alright, let's spend a grub. And... it doesn't really matter now where we lay eggs, but next round we can start preparing for that. We already got one in that one. Put one in here. Put one in the starboard. Yeah, whatever. And also put one... yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to tuck. But we do want to draw cards. Yeah, another starboard is good. Also for that egg ability. That's going to happen again for the other nest type. And let's grab a random one. Nice! Unfortunately, we can't use that. And I would like to use this to get food. So we got the black tern covered. We need some wheat for the dick sissel, and also we just always need wheat. Constantly, we're gonna want it.
Black tern. These terns build floating nests out of marsh plants.
Okay, I can live with that. Okay, I still haven't added anything to my body part list. It's a weird sentence. Sure. Let's take these two. Let's take you too. And let's discard you. Alright. Now we'll play these birds and that'll be that. I don't really have cards to tuck, though. Alright, let's play here, and we'll grab wheat, but we need a card to tuck. Tricky. Can we make everything happen? We can draw cards with this, because we're going to need eggs anyway. But we don't have a wheat unless we don't play a bird. Okay, we can do this. We're effectively trading. Use the berry. We'll lay eggs in the required habitat. Alright, one there. And now what we'll do is use this to draw cards. Take the second of those. And these we're just gonna tuck so they don't matter. Do that. And now we can get back the wheat that we just gave away. So use that. Okay. So now that we have a card to tuck, we can play the bush tit up here and get some wheat.
Bush tit. Bush tits live in flocks, and single adults will help couples raise their young.
Okay, not bad. We're gonna get this wheat anyway. Maybe more will show up. Alright, well, we're gonna make this happen no matter what happens. Good. We got one. That's something. And a grub, which we don't need as much, but it's something. Now we can tuck you. Lay an egg. Gain one from the supply. Gain one there. Okay. Now we're in better shape. We already have eggs and everything we need eggs in.
Cassin Sparrow. Ornithologist John Cassin died from years of handling arsenic-preserved birds.
Okay, all of these have an egg on them. So I don't need to lay eggs this round. What I would like is more wheat. Oh, nice. Alright, now we got everything we need. Tucking a card and laying an egg is a nice ability. That's 2 victory points. This is a situation where although we were loaded up on food, we needed a specific type of food, so I had to draw eggs, draw from the bird feeder. Okay, let's use these eggs.
Dick Sissel. This bird used to live in the eastern U.S.,
yeah.
but its
This is
range
another
has
tuck
shrunk
ability.
due to habitat loss.
Yeah, maybe I should grab some cards to tuck. 4 turns. So I need 3 cards. It's worth it. Doesn't really matter because we're going to repopulate the eggs. It was 1 turn I spent, but it'll result in 6 extra victory points. Oh yeah, I could have forgot about this ability. I'm an idiot. It's okay. Any benefit to having 1 more bird? Probably not.
Killdeer. Killdeers will fake a broken wing to lure predators from their nests. Okay, very nice. Yeah, didn't need that last bird at all. Whatever, I don't care.
tucked a lot of stuff this time, so hopefully that works. But not enough. Did not win. Didn't get as high a score as last time either, because I didn't get as many bonus points from the bonus cards. So it's hard to find the right balance in this game. Okay. Is it time to switch it up to the other game? I shall remain nameless. A game that may or may not be used by controller. Trying to make sure that it's showing up on stream. I'm just curious, why isn't it? There we go. Alright, should we try fighting Revenant again?
I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
Stop spamming that fucking spell! Jesus Christ.
You hesitate.
She wasn't casting it so much to start with, and then she just started spamming it there.
I'll kill you. Unless you fell me first.
Damn it, got clipped by it. Got clipped by it again. Oh god. What a combination of things. Okay. I got one heal right now. Too early. How did that clip me?
I yield. Do you see now? You are strong.
Is that why you did
Only
that?
the strong can wield true power. The weak have no such privilege. But with strength comes the burden of duty. Did it never occur to you that this is precisely why you are here? Take this, if you understand me. Now, not a word of this to anyone.
I'm not going to take this because I didn't understand that.
You really don't hold back, do you? I was only trying to give you a nudge, and you practically ground me into the dust.
It only took me 3,000 tries.
Now I know where I stand in your eyes. You really don't. I was only trying. Well,
Sure, so that was all some test. Great. Alright, that was a good run. Got the crown medal, whatever that is. Alright, so now we move to chapter 7 and 8. And if we wanted to, we could do the next remembrance. A letter from Iron Menial. As you are well aware, my lady priestess, you are bound to the Round Table Hold, but if the object were not born of flesh and blood, it could venture beyond the Round Table Hold. But to make such a thing possible... The Duchess clutched the paper scraps in her hand as if clinging to a fleeting dream. So she's stuck here. A letter from the Iron Menial that was torn to pieces and later patched together. But to make such a thing possible, to connect to the wilder in the outside world, before he draws any closer to death, would require a fetish. Such a bond could be established for the object that he kept on his person was to receive a blessing. But the chances of success are slim indeed, and I cannot bear to think of leaving you, Lady Princess, all alone. Alright, so we've done her second, that's the second one, I think, quest. So next up would be Raider. Yeah, that's right. I actually ended up trying this.
Then don't let down your...
Too early. Alright, not the right order of operations there. too early. Very nice.
You were victorious again. Well played, my champion. Now all that remains is a single match. I fear that you have already guessed it. But yes, your next foe is the worthy Black Claw. Just one last victory is all we need. Go on.
Alright, good. We'll do that next time. Do you have anything to say?
I knew you'd come good. Were you fighting sea monsters in your pirate days? I can see why history remembers you. Next is the grand finale. No room for doubt anymore. Make sure you come back the victor.
Goodness. Just thinking about the historic moment we stand before. Well, it has me all of a dither, to be honest.
Okay. Raider's second remembrance done. After the raider finished the tourney of the lands between, the Iron Eye asked him a question. White Horn and Black Claw, was it? Intriguing story, but I heard they never settled who'd rule the coastal waters. Why not? The assassin of the Fellowship has suddenly become quite talkative about naval campaigns. Ha! Perhaps we'll never know. But I can say one thing. With a smile, the raider slapped his helmet. Pirates of the coastal waters never forget a vow to lock horns. We'd rather die than live as cowards. The raider waited for the commencement of the final match of the tourney of the lands between, but the Iron Menial noticed something amiss with the monument. There is no sign of a coming battle. Perhaps something's happened to your challenger. But the raider was patient. He knew that this was a time to be patient, and moreover, that his opponent was fond of arriving late. The sea breeze reminded him of his memories of the coastal waters. The raider sat on the shore when they were arranged to meet. Weathervane pleaded with him. Give this one up, Captain. He's part of the night now. The raider peered west at a sea engulfed by darkness and punched the White Horn helmet. I'll hold on to this for now. After reminiscing for a moment, he was interrupted by a gentle murmuring of waves. The raider opened his eyes and gazed silently out of the waters. He knew where he must go, for when the sea summons them to fight, the call must be answered. Okay, so we got the second remembrance of 3 more characters. Let's do Revenant. Alright, gotta talk to the Duchess probably. Or find something in here. Maybe it's just commence expedition that I gotta do. What else would it really be indicating? No, it is Duchess. There she is.
Your condition has worsened. There's only so much that can be hidden. We'll have to do something about that. We need to think of something. Listen carefully. Your condition The contamination, it's spreading. If it continues, you'll be swallowed by the night again. You must conquer this fear of the night. You might say the words, but deep down, you do not believe them. Go to see the witch. She should be able to help.
Thou wouldst halt the contamination, yes? Those who have surrendered themselves to the night even once are powerless to resist its allure. The night within thee hath begun to fester. Whether or not it can be kept in check is entirely dependent upon thee. Please sit when thou art sure of mine. Please sit. Close thine eyes. Find the thing of which thou art afeared.
Whoa. Well, this is kind of scary. Looks like a Vincent van Gogh self-portrait. Edgar Blackcoat Northerncroft, esteemed patron of House Northerncroft. Patron of Northerncroft. So maybe the person who owned the doll is of House Northerncroft, and this guy is the patron of them. And that's the girl. Well, I guess she wouldn't look like the doll. So that's the doll. Gotta fight the corrosion. That was interesting. What was that about? Aww.
Thou wert successful, I surmise. Well done. Thou wert well done.
Okay. That is another remembrance down. Look at this, I get a new controller and all of a sudden I'm plowing through things. Dolls too have their dreams, this I know. The daughter of the house softly caresses my cheeks. Let's put on a little makeup, Daphne. I always liked having my makeup done. It's really cute. I caress the cheeks of the face that looks back from the mirror. Those fingers have not the warmth, nor the softness I expect. It seems I must face again what transpired upon that stormy night. Okay, Recluse and Revenant. Not Revenant. Recluse and Executor. There's a note here. A note from the Iron Menial which reads, "The Night Shard seems to be reacting to something, as if pointing in a direction. I return the shard, certain now it will lead to something connected to the infant." Alright, let's go talk to our boy.
I have come to an understanding regarding the Shards of Night. It was written of in an old document from a faraway land. In a dispute between two realms, there was a beast at the center of the affair, which devoured soldier after soldier. No one saw the beast itself, but it left a mountain of corpses in its wake. An old man-at-arms is quoted as saying, "It feasted on our shadows, even those of the dead." Rather chilling, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
The tooth marks of the creature resemble the patterns seen on the shards. There very well may be a link to the Night Lord. How are you faring today, champion? Brave champion. Perhaps you should take it. How are you faring to... I'm pleased to see everyone making... I can only offer scant...
Okay. Did not enjoy the baby's crying. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight something.
Brave champion. There you are. You must tell me. What was the engraving? I see. There's some manner of incantation. I shall look into the matter. A moment, please.
Okay. All we have now is Executor for the second remembrance. And I think everyone has a third, and I think Guardian might have a fourth. Alright, Chapter 5 of the Recluse. Using the Night Shard, I found a vestige connected to the infant. Here is all I have learned thus far. The vestige of night. Teeth marks found in the Night Shard alongside the vestige of night found embedded in the Round Table hold. Both seem to radiate an ancient magic which I myself imbued. I am certain, after mine infant disappeared itself that day, it must have had an audience with the Night Lord. It ravened, as if its appetite knew no bounds. It would devour shadows of any stripe. The Night Lord's own shade surely seemed irresistible to it. What must have become of my creature after it did feast? Chapter 6. I sensed another familiar magic. Well, I want to take a sip of coffee before it gets too cold. Another familiar magic within the vestige of night. I believe now that mine old companion is the key to finding the infant, the Witch of the Wheel, who should be long departed. Using the clues I have gathered, I must seek her in her hiding place within the Round Table hold. The demise of the Witch of the Wheel. During a great clash of armies, the infant overran the enemy, devouring their shadows. It was then that it lost itself, and bared its fangs at us. With time I've come to understand it was yet young and afraid, and I did not think to take it in my arms, to offer comfort of any kind. The price I paid was the loss of an old friend. I still remember clear as day her remains shorn of any shadow. Okay. Executor. Hopefully this one is just some dialogue. What's up, Duchess?
Surely you can see it. The light is fading fast. It won't be long now. We have no choice but to augment what little grace we enjoy, and your memories will be the key. I heard the voice. A golden seed has begun to sprout in a harsh land of frigid cold.
Interesting.
Where no one sets foot. It's calling to you. This might be selfish, but please, imagine if we're successful this time. Would you lend me your strength once more?
Sure. Nice, alright, a personal objective, so I can do a run. Find a golden sprout in Limveld, so I don't think it matters who I target. So let's just include everyone. Of course, the personal objectives sometimes are challenging to work into a day, but you know. If it's on the way, I don't think people will mind. I do have to use the bathroom. Do I have time? I would have had plenty of time if I just left. Now I'm torn. I'll be right back. Remarkable that I still haven't been matched. It's not a popular time to be playing. Oh. That's what I was looking for. So Mogwin's Sacred Spear, yeah, strength and arcane. So it's mostly strength. So yeah, it wasn't really like that great for Revenant, but it's fine. Let's see what dex weapons there are that aren't katanas. There's plenty of them. B dex, that's not bad. Yeah, daggers have S scaling. Or A. So all daggers are basically dex weapons. They might have simplified things for the purposes of this game. Straight swords aren't bad. And the bigger the swords get, the less dex they are. I mean, daggers are good at scaling with dex, but you know, they don't have much damage anyway, much attack power. So save them for the Duchess, who has like bonuses associated with daggers. But for Executor, yeah, these kinds of like stabby swords are also kind of Duchess type weapons. They all have S scaling with dex. Let's give them the Frozen Needle, see what that feels like. Yeah, it's not bad. So if you don't find any worthwhile katanas on a run, you could do with stabby swords. Curved swords too. Curved swords are quite good. The Nox flowing sword. I used that with Duchess. That worked really great with Duchess. But still, all her bonuses are around daggers. So you want to stick with daggers. Dual wield daggers, if you must. But curved sword for Executor is quite good. Like, what if we do like dual wield curved swords? As we would deal dual wield katanas. Dope. They look cool too. So katanas or curved swords, I think, are the way to go. That's probably about it. And then for Duchess, daggers and maybe stabby swords. Thrusting swords. And maybe some of these curved swords, like the Nox flowing thing. Maybe. Of course, Wing of Astel is also good. There's a few spread out that are okay for Duchess to use. Now let's take a look at these, like, there's no scaling on the crossbows. Strength scaling on the great bows. No scaling on the jar, so anyone can use that. And then dex scaling on all the small bows. So any small bow is good for Iron Eye. Just matters like what kind of affinity it has that you like. No real thinking involved to these. All of the staffs have S scaling and intelligence, and all of the seals have S scaling and faith, so it just matters what spell comes with it. Okay. Wilder is good for straight swords and great swords and colossal swords, maybe hammers. I guess what I would like to know is if there's any like faith weapons that, because people love giving Revenant those huge bonky things. It's cute, I get that, but it's probably not actually a good fit. Yeah, the Cypher Pata is probably like the only thing you can find for Revenant that would be like awesome. Because her built-in weapon has S scaling and faith, and nothing else really has high faith scaling. Okay, that is way more than enough waiting. I really don't know why I'm not being matched. So I might just do a solo run, which I've never done before. I don't know, I don't want to really complete it. Even though it's a solo run, I've got to be connected online, I imagine. I don't know, actually. Alright. We're going to do my objective, and that's it. And we're just going to work our way there to get some levels up. And then I'll just die after that. Whoa. Oops. There's no time for revival, which is interesting, because, like, what if you're a Revenant and you have your buddies? Is it the same there? It'll be good to take this guy out, because I'll get some levels to work with. America's hammer. Sure. Oh, I need to be level 10. What was the point then? Okay. Now let's head towards the objective. Oh yeah, this stupid thing. Oh, that is a restore HP thing. No, I don't have time. There's no doing this. Yeah, there's no doing this unless I have the actual day to work with. Alright, I guess let's go, like, get some levels, survive the night, and then come back. Feels so weird playing alone. So this should be the madness guy, right? Guess I can't parry that. What? I got madness. I guess parry is not really a reasonable approach to that guy. I shouldn't have bothered. Just wail away at him. You know, if I get Marika's Hammer, that would be nice against the Earth Tree Avatar. Yeah, look at that bleed. Oh. I got hit a second time. One of the things I like is that they keep track of your whether you've lost a level from dying, and you don't lose more than one. It's just like a toggle, a binary state. Hey. Any good stuff in here? Butchering knife, huh? Okay. Meteoric ore blade. Now we got a dual katana set up. Don't have enough to buy anything. These guys we can parry. Or even better. That was probably a waste. You okay, buddy? You letting the madness get to you? Nice. I like this pattern. That was fun. Okay. Let's try and run by the church. We don't have a level. It'd be nice to get to level 5. Okay, I got level 5 now. All I need to do is survive the night. Oh, I forgot to do a level up. Maybe if I get this in time. way I'm going to do it now. Wasting time on the scrubs. Small. Damn, that was stupid. I should have used the combination. Why did I get revived? I really don't know. Lead. Okay, out of the way. Come here, mousy, mousy. The scaling is down like so much. They have so much less health. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. they threw in, you know, an extra baddie. And it was a bell-bearing hunter. Okay. Let's try matching with people. Might get lucky with the timing. Maybe you can buy a new outfit for Executor before we go. That'd be kind of fun. Too late. I did it right in time. Let's see if that actually worked. It did. And I'm reliving the remembrance, so Fissure in the Fog. Let's try and see if we can do my quest. I wonder if it requires the mountain. The rumble pack on this controller is intense. Rumble pack. What a world. So I'd like to go there someday. If we're nearby, I'll mark it. I think there's stone sword key, one of these. Yeah. And after this, we can go to that. I'll just mark it now. Oops, I should have done the 10% runes. That was bad. Wait, what? Where is this thing?
Make you. It is done.
You shouldn't have bothered with an ulcerated tree spirit. Fuck you. Back me into a corner. Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck. And he died too. Moron. Moron. Bunch of idiots today. Me included, of course. the fuck? Oh my god. I hate my life. Are you kidding me? What are they made of stone? Thank you, folks. Very kind of you. Are you kidding me? These battle mages are made of stone. Sad. Oh, are you kidding me? The fucking battle mage got me from over there? I saw my teammate running and I was pretty sure... that they wouldn't be targeting me with the next spell. We have so many levels right now. So many runes. We gotta get our runes. Are you kidding me? Fuck you guys! Oh my god! It's insane! Go after the battle mage, I guess. I don't know. We'll be back. One more battle mage to go, or is it two? Fuck you. He's fine. That was rough. I'd really like to do his quest solo. My headphones are beeping. Let's just do it. Let's just do it and then die. Like, I'll target nothing else. I'll just go right to it because it's on the edge of the map. That's the fucking problem with it. I'll never be able to do it in multiplayer unless, like, I do a run with Chanbukan. Like, look where it is. All the way over there. That's nuts. Get there. That's the other side of it. Over here would be good. That's what I want. How do I get up there? Let's get a level. Okay, that's enough for a level. So ride this until there. There's the demi-human swordsman. Somewhere. These guys. I do like no damage at level 1. I'm gonna get one shot too. Yep. That's gonna be a tricky way to do things. And the time it takes. Oh, there's a button on the controller that adjusts volume. What can I do to level up? Up there. The circle's already coming in? Yeah, alive. Got bleed. I dodged. I had stamina. I think because I dodged into that little lip. Yeah, I mean, by the time I'm done with this, I'll definitely not have time to run over there in the first night. So I really just gotta do it the second night if I'm doing solo. Oh, that was worth it. This is a nightmare. Where'd they go? Is that them? There they are. That was awful. Alright, got him halfway health. This is so stupid. I really should just try with the team. And like, second night when we go out there. Oh my, this is such a waste of time. To grab my runes and get one shot? Because I'm at level 1 because I didn't have a Site of Grace on the way over here? Not like didn't have, like the game didn't give me. Like, chose not to take one. That almost killed me, just the shockwave. Did kill me. Maybe, you know, give me a little bit of a chance. I'm gonna have to run to the interior anyway for the first night's bosses, which I won't win against because I probably won't be beyond level 1. Oh my god. Didn't get my runes. All that just to miss it. What's with you guys? What got into you? Is it because your god was cut out of your chest? Oh man. They moved me back further. I'm not dealing with you right now. Just one. I thought I dodged at the right moment. Come on. There we go. A little too early on that dodge. I don't even know why I'm putting this on camera. This is dumb. You know what? I'm just gonna give up. This is not gonna be fun. No, never give up. Never surrender. Oh my god. It's not even that many runes. Never give up. Never surrender. You. I just want you, so I can take care of you. Okay. Trigger bleed. Good. No time. Got no time. Oh my god. What a disaster. What a disaster. Well, it's like 2 hit points away. And they couldn't give me that time, and it's going to put me far away. There's no chance. I didn't even have time to drop and roll. Lost my runes. Lost, like, the benefit. This might be the world's worst run. I'm still level 1 with 0 runes at the end of night 1. And I didn't pick up any weapons or anything. It's like I sat there the whole time. Unbelievable. Oh my god. This is outrageous. Why am I even bothering? Why am I not just quitting? Good. Good. That's how that deserves to end. Good. Good. So the way to do this is to play with a team, and just on the second night, when many teams are likely to want to go out to get that power up in the mountain tops, you know, do it then, with them or without. What a nightmare. I apologize for making you watch that. Apologize for everything. See ya.